Actually, that's better. Anyway.
There we go.
Oh, you know what
Now we can actually be seen.
So once we start broadcasting, which is
A little closer.
Go to
Hello,
the channel.
everyone who's joining.
It should be
As we
live.
figure out how we're gonna do
So
this,
go
Looks
down.
good to me. Maybe Jeremy.
that might mess up the audio if
No,
we
I think
play
that's
it.
good.
No, on mute, so we can watch it. On mute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the. I'm Eric with Ohio Kayak Construction. This is Jeremy and Ed. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of paddling stuff tonight. So I hope you guys enjoy the content. We're going to start off Dayton and up. So they don't know.
They don't know.
Okay. We are actually at an indoor swimming pool. So we are going in a few minutes after we do announcements and stuff. We're actually going to gear up, and Ed and Jeremy are going to do some demo stuff while I do the audio and talk through what they're actually doing. We're going to talk about boat designs. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff tonight. We're going to squeeze it all in an hour. Oh, that's sick. That is so sick. We're now seeing what you guys are seeing right now.
We got a monitor.
We are going to squeeze this into an hour. We are going to cram it all in. If you like the content, please leave a like and please subscribe and follow and whatever the social media people are supposed to say. What did I say?
Like, subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Bell icon so you never miss this again.
Yeah, well, thank you everyone that's joining. Let's dive right into it. Upcoming events. Let's talk about pools. Ed, will you tell us about upcoming pool sessions?
Yes, so we've got 2 upcoming pool sessions that are not affiliated with Ohio Kayak Construction. That is the Lebanon pool sessions run by George Davis, which are put on the Ohio Kayak Construction website, and also the Xavier pool sessions, which we are almost 1 month out from. Okay, so we've got tomorrow marks the 1 month out date for our Xavier pool sessions. So that first session is going to be on January 11th from 6:30 to and there is information on my Facebook page and on the Cincinnati Paddlers page for any questions you might have. There was one question that I am going to answer that I pulled off the Google form for tonight, and the first question was, there are not sharks in the water.
Well, that's big.
There we go.
And then the next Ohio Kayak Construction website, a pool class, starts on January 9th at Mount Auburn.
You see all 3 of them?
All 3 of us.
Yeah. I wanted to make one more announcement. I have a meeting with Five Rivers Metro Park on Friday. They're going to tell me when the Wright State pool sessions start. So Wright State is going to have pool sessions in Dayton, Ohio, I think. So don't like rip my head off. I'm just the messenger. I'm not
I was
running
told
them.
the same thing on Saturday at the Frozen Cookie thing.
Okay. Allegedly it's happening, but I will give you guys all the details. I'll blast it all over social media once I know when Wright State is actually having pool sessions. For all the people that are watching that are Dayton paddlers, please, I hope it happens for you guys. I hope you do have pool sessions. One thing I wanted to say, because we're at an indoor swimming pool, if there is something you guys want to see us do, if you want to see a certain role or you want to see something, leave it in the comment section now, and then we'll review the comments at the end of this video, and we'll demonstrate, like, you want us to talk about a specific thing and show it in a swimming pool, please, let us know. We will do it. So we're going to get into the swimming pool stuff in a little bit. But with that, let's break into the first question, which was, we had somebody write in about paddle length. How do you know what is the right paddle length and what should you buy? And since we've already talked, maybe we should let Jeremy start.
Paddle length?
Yeah.
Paddle length. What is the right paddle length for someone?
It depends on what you like and what you're doing, first of all. So for an introductory, there's several rules of thumb, like i.e. paddle should be about as tall as you, maybe a little bit taller as a guy. And yeah, perfect. Thank you so much, Olivia. So this is, Kyle, this is yours, right? Yep. So this is the Aquabound Shred, but just like our good friends down at ArcaWorks, it is 194 centimeters and 202 centimeters for most people, and whitewater kayaks. Wreck boats, you're going to be using something longer. These are adjustable both in terms of blade angle and length, which is kind of nice for starting.
Let's see this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we better cut the engineer off before
Yeah.
he talks for 30 minutes. For those of you that are just now joining us, we're at an indoor swimming pool, so we're gonna do some pool stuff in a little bit. We wanna get through some questions. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We're going to talk about all things kayaking. We're gonna do some pool demo stuff. If you did a second ago, leave, or you wanna see a stern squirt, or you wanna see us demonstrate like some sort of stroke or something like that, leave it in the comments section and we will cover it tonight, all right? With that, we want to, let's talk about paddle length. So I'm 5'10", and I like a 197 to 203 paddle length. I think, and I like a longer blade, but the concern with the longer paddle is that you could have shoulder injuries with a longer paddle. So that's the concern when it comes to paddles. I'm a huge fan of the two-piece breakdown. These are pretty stout and pretty well built. It doesn't matter if it's ArcaWorks or if it's AquaBound. The two-piece breakdowns I'm a huge fan of. I hope Warner considers taking the technology here and implementing it. I'm seeing it all over the place. Yeah, with a snap of a paddle. However, for traveling, for going international, for trying to get your paddle on a plane, it's a game changer. Total game changer. Also, please bear with us. It's gonna get foggy in this video. If it seems like there's mist floating about, there's really
actually probably the best way 7, but for play boating back in the day, I used a 194 because the length affects your dexterity. Yeah. So when you're trying to do things quicker with a paddle, a shorter paddle helps, but you have less lever for rolling. Ed is taller than both of us
and still uses a
197. Let's go! Yes.
So this is my Werner Covert, which I think
is supposed to go back to the factory.
It is on recall, but it's already been fixed once, so they probably took care of it.
It's super good enough.
I think it's
mine's not
the
going
best
back.
paddle that I've ever used. My other paddle is a AT. It's also a 197. I think personally for me, I should be using, and my favorite by far is a 197.
Sorry, we're whispering.
We're whispering about Ed.
Yeah, that's right.
Hate this guy.
Yeah. All right. What do you guys think about the actual degree of paddle? So that's the offset of the blades. What do you think? Let's start with Jeremy. Keep it under 2 minutes.
I'll keep it super quick. Well, for me, I started off with a 0 offset, which was an AquaBound shred. It's the cheapest paddle you can absolutely get. It's completely plastic. It's everybody's first paddle. I broke it. The next day, I found an AT Flexi 2 on the Chattooga. It was a 30-degree offset right hand. I paddled that for 14 years until it wore through, so I stuck with that. That hardcore paddle I use is a 15-degree offset just because I didn't.
I like 0-degree offset when I'm play boating, 30-degree offset when I'm creek boating, but I've actually kind of switched to just using a 30-degree for everything. I think there's not that much difference. However, whatever you pick, stick with it.
It gets weird when you change.
It does. It gets really weird if you change. I know people that paddle with 45s, and
I hate 45s.
It's weird. It's really weird.
And forget about 90s. Don't.
Yeah.
So when I learned, the first paddle I ever used was a 90.
Yes.
That was because the only non-90-degree paddle that we had that was open in the family was a small AT Kids bent shaft. And I got used to that one. It's 30 degrees. My paddles are all 30 degrees since then. So I'm a 30-degree.
And just like with boats, they do demo paddles every paddle shop, including Whitewater Warehouse. And have a demo of the paddle before you spend $500.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. All right. If you're just now joining us, please consider leaving a comment. It really does help. A little heart in the comment section. Anything really helps. I don't know if it does this on YouTube, but if there's a thumbs up or an emoji you can leave, please. This type of content, we want to get it out to as many people as we can. And hit the bell notification so you actually get notified.
That's the word.
Bell.
Subscribe, and hit the bell.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and follow.
NordVPN.
Okay. Yes. We're gonna dive in. Now there's lots of boats that flirt in between those three, but those are the 3 main boat types. And so we're gonna go into boat types here in a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and get in the swimming pool. So Oh, are we only 11 minutes in?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
We're
Okay.
good.
We're
doing
killing.
fine.
We're killing
We're
it.
doing fine.
We are ahead of schedule.
He's a little out of practice.
I know. I want to provide value. So, like, if we are doing this because we want you to learn stuff, we want to be providing something that is of value to people.
Yep.
And so, like, that's the ultimate goal. I assure you, we don't make any money doing this. Ohio Kayak Construction operates at a deficit. It's still pretty good. Even the pool, we're getting fuzzy and blurry, so please bear with us. But we're going to talk about stuff. We're going to talk about play boats, so river runners and creek boats, and then we'll dive in. We'll dive into stuff. Do you guys want to start? Like, I'll ask Ed the question. Ed, what is a play boat?
So typically, a playboat can be a couple different things. There are spud playboats, which are really short playboats with high volume. So there's like your rock stars. I have a Mobius myself.
Don't hit the camera.
And then everybody has like a short spud boat. And then there's another type of playboat called a full slice, which is like a boat with no volume on the front or the back, which Jeremy has the Dagger Supernova, most popular common version right now. Jeremy has grabbed Eric's competition boat, his Jackson Rockstar 5.
Yes, thank you, Clay.
Dreamboat Jackson Rockstar 5.
Yeah, it's Dreamboats.
So it's
Stephen Wright's outfit.
like 3.5 pounds or something crazy like that.
They're awesome. Definitely buy one. Definitely buy one from Stephen Wright. They're awesome.
So playboats are shorter boats that you can use in waves and holes to throw tricks, get big, play in eddy lines with your full slices and stuff.
You do see the double chine here and the planing, mostly planing haul, semi-round, but pretty much a straight up planing haul on this, which is a big discriminator between boat styles, is whether it's pure planing haul, a hybrid, or displacement.
Yeah.
So that is a play.
So as I let Jeremy go get a river runner, Jeremy, and we'll go into river runners next. As we wait for Jeremy though to go get a river runner boat.
How's it going?
I think you know.
The one he's sponsored by.
I think you know what river runner I want. Yeah, we'll do the Antics 3 because I kind of actually, even the flow is classified as a river run. I really view it as a creek boat.
I consider it a creek boat.
So do I.
With a mock boat sitting next to it,
Yeah.
it becomes.
See, yeah, but you
You
are
agile people, I swear.
You are all of you watching are teetering on the edge of almost being in the swimming pool. Like the stand you're on, you could fall in at any moment. So
And I'm
being
stepping
so
over
stream
it.
just could be over. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, if it ends all of a sudden, like shout out. We wanted to make a shout out to these awesome hoodies that we're all wearing. If you are looking to help a paddler and a small business, consider buying a Hellbender hoodie from Mountains to Sea Apparel. They make them in North Carolina. They're made right here in the United States. They're awesome. These are wonderful, wonderful small business to support. Jamie and Mike Ferrara are just like some of the support our. We want to
And
support
honestly,
the
they're
family.
amazing. For water stuff,
I would say that it's probably the best hoodie I own, and we're not sponsored or anything. So
Yeah,
We all paid full price
we
for this.
literally paid for them.
That's right.
They're hand stitched. It's a great company. Everything's American made. If you care about that, although we all just ordered Alibaba dry suits.
Yeah, we won't get into that yet. Don't spoiler alert. Don't. Yeah, that's right. Don't tell them that we're gonna do a video on all the different dry suits. And
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna talk about all the different dry suits that are on the market and why they're priced so different. So, but that's not for this video. That's for another video. All right, we're gonna go into a river runner. So behind me is the Antics 3. Just hit the market. Wonderful. This is classified as a river runner. It's also classified as a half slice, which means it's slightly playful. The slicey stern on it means you can get the boat to go vertical. I love it. I love it. Actually, this do these videos, by the way. These are quality. I honestly believe that a new boater, if you're brand new to kayaking and you're trying to decide what boat you want to buy, a half slice is the first boat I think someone should buy. I firmly believe that is class 5 necessary. So if you're brand new, I want you to get a boat that you can have forever. The days, and hear me clearly, manufacturers, like I'm screaming at you for this. The days of thinking a paddler is going to buy 3 or 4 different boats before they find the boat that's right for them are over. Those are done, okay? The new boaters, they want quality and they want it right off the bat. So, like the half slice, you buy a half slice, that's a boat you're probably gonna have forever and you're gonna love it forever. So, like, honestly, I recommend everyone starting to have.
I never thought I was gonna get rid of my 2.0, and then the 3.0 came out, and now here we are.
Yeah.
I'm also a firm fan of half slice if you're gonna pick one boat, for sure.
Really love river running and half slice.
It's just unlock the river.
Yeah.
Reckless verticality.
Okay.
So now we're doing that, full slice.
Yeah, while we're talking about it, so this is a half slice. Jeremy's gonna pull up another river runner that's classified as a river runner, but it's half river runner, half play boat. And so it's really a river runner, but it's more playful of a river runner. So it's closer to a play boat, and that's called a full slice kayak. So anyone that is looking for something more playful and they want to be able to learn how to cartwheel, but they don't necessarily want to play boat or do things like that, that might be a good choice for you. Oh, Olivia?
No questions, but we do have one that
Thanks,
says. We have one that says the matching hoodies increase paddle efficiency
It
and
does.
enable you to hit your wall more than often.
Yes, it does. If you are,
It's just like, yeah.
if you're wearing one of these under your dry top or dry suit, like the world is your oyster, and like all good things will happen to you. So
Even off river,
it's just
brings all
facts.
types of magic terms.
That's right. Yeah. All right, full slice kayaks here. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to
Slicey
say
on
it.
both ends.
Notice how there's less volume in the. You can actually cartwheel it. I classify a boat as a full slice if you can cartwheel it in flat water. That's my rules. And if you can't do that, I don't classify it as a full.
There's a full slice then.
Yeah. Well, it's either a full play boat. You know what I'm saying? Like the ozone, the Piranha Ozone.
Yeah.
I don't actually classify that as a full size.
I don't either.
It's like
It's like mixed master is like a pseudo.
Yeah.
It's a 3/4 slice.
Yeah, it pretty much is. So is the mixed master.
Don't get me started on the 3/4 slice. But those, so river runners have some versatility, some or not. If you're just now joining us, please leave comments. We're gonna hop in the pool in a second. And if you wanna see something specific, some sort of demonstration of a roll or some type of a paddle stroke you've been struggling with, leave it in the comment section and we'll talk about it. And we'll demonstrate it here in like the next couple minutes. We're hopping in the pool soon.
Paul, the Jackson Fun is a river runner technically.
Yeah, but it's more it's like river runner, but also part play boat.
Yeah, I would say it's very playful. It's a lot like a Nova, except it's a little bit more volume in the front.
I like to view boats like they're on a scale. So creek boats are over here and play boats are over here. River runners are in the middle.
Yeah.
And so how far over the scale, like how playful is it gonna be?
The more volume it has, the more likely it's a creek boat.
Somebody should totally make
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
scale
scale.
where like creek boat, river runner, play boat, and then somewhere on, I'm doing
I'll
it.
do it.
I'm writing it down.
No,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Patent pending.
Yeah.
Nobody steal it.
So speaking of creek boats,
Yeah.
here's one of the monster ones.
Yeah. While I write this down, Jeremy's going to talk to you guys about, or Ed, who wants to talk about creek boats? I don't care.
Well, somebody else will talk. 'Cause it's-
Okay, Jeremy's holding it very hard. So this is a Piranha Machno. This is one of the biggest creek boats that you can get on the market that's still classified as a creek boat. It's what, 9-ish?
Yeah, it's 9.
9-ish feet. So it's full volume. It's got a ton of toe, front and back to it.
Bow and stern.
Bow and stern. I normally call it the butt. So.
Notice the enormous volume of
Yeah.
the stern compared to the other boats we've shown.
And this is great coral crap too. These are also way heavier. The bow also. And then typically you'll have a lot more rocker. The Machno is not one of the heavily rockered boats though. The Machno actually excels at one thing specifically, which is waterfall running.
Yep.
It's very good at resurfacing and doing big drops. It's the only reason I have it. I haven't paddled it in years because
Honestly,
half slices are more fun.
I don't have, like full disclosure, I don't have a creek boat anymore. And the reason I don't have a creek boat is I'll run everything in my half slice. The only things I won't run in a half slice are the Raven Fork, the Toxaway, Linville Gorge, Blackwater. I mean, I'm talking about like the hardest of hardest runs on the East Coast of the United States. And those are the only things I wouldn't run in a half slice. Everything else, I'm running in a half slice. It's just how it's gonna be.
Very scary sheet is that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and honest, Toxaway, I might even, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that on this because then I'm gonna have people go, "Oh my God, you're so unsafe." But behind us, we have something very beautiful. It's the Jackson Flow, wonderful boat. It's classified, I think it's classified as a river runner.
But it spreads that last gap
But-
between river runner
Oh,
and
totally
creek
does.
boat.
Show the volume of the stern. If there's a lot of volume in the stern, I love
Pick
it.
it up and spin it.
That's right, yeah, just like
Do a couple overhead presses.
Jeremy's gonna get the workout tonight for sure.
Yeah. Careful, our
It-
commenter might come back.
That's right. And
Oh,
don't
welcome him back.
don't knock this in. Don't knock the camera into the pool because then we're screwed.
I'll
But
bet some weird places in there.
this, yeah, exactly. This is classified as a river runner,
Check
but
out the profile of that stuff.
yeah, if it has a lot of volume in the stern, I really classify it as a creek boat. Like honestly, I would probably use this as a creek boat.
And
there's
that's what most people do use it for.
exactly, and like there's lots of boats like that. Like the Jackson Zen was classified as a river. Excuse me, as a river runner. Oh, that's horrible. As a river runner, it was classified as a river runner, but I ran everything in the Zen. Like I ran a lot of really hard rivers in the Zen. So there are like, it's really, I put those things on a quick boat. Okay, back to what I was talking about earlier. We're gonna classify, we're gonna make it something called the OKI scale is what we're gonna do. OKI scale, boat scale. The OKI boat scale is what we're gonna call it. And we're gonna start rating boats, and I'm gonna put them all over the social media. I'm gonna rate the boat on a
Doing like
scale.
that progression of man.
Yeah,
Progression of kind.
yeah, that's right.
We'll start with a dancer.
There's gonna be a creek boat and a play boat on one side and a river runner in the middle, and I'm gonna put it somewhere on the scale. Every boat I'm gonna do that with. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of discussion, and people are gonna yell at me over it. And there's gonna be a lot of back and forth. It'll be a hot topic. It'll be good.
Now we
Yeah, the
have
flow's the best.
another half slice, full size half slice.
Yes, we brought in the dagger here. A little bit longer of a half slice, but this is also a great river runner. There's every
This
minute.
is also a great creeker.
Yeah. I would.
I know a lot of people are creeking these.
Really long, heavier.
Yeah.
Heavier, for sure. It's harder to get on the tail than the shorter half slices are, like the Antics 3 we looked at earlier. Just the longer tail makes it better for river running. It's a little bit safer, but not quite as playful, which is what I tend to look for in a boat.
All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about half slices. I think you guys understand boat design, like what we've talked about so far. Now, let's go. You guys want to go? Anything else you want to cover before we get in the water? Good. All right, we're going to get in the water. Jeremy and Ed are going to get in the water, and I'm going to talk. I'm going to take you guys off of pedestal here in a second.
So are we starting with how to get dressed and how?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So the first,
I don't like jackets, so it's all you.
okay, perfect. Jeremy will be our dad. Here, bring a life jacket over,
I'm going
and
to.
I'll leave it right here. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about tonight, how do you put a life jacket on? And actually, let's do how to put a spray shirt on.
We're
Like,
gonna,
yeah,
mine's all
let's just
right
do
there.
all of it. Like, how do you put the stuff on first? And how do you know you put it on properly? How do you know the life jacket is cinched down properly? A good rule of thumb, and I'll cover this once Jeremy comes over here, but if you pull up on the shoulder straps on your life jacket and they go above your ears, it's too loose. Your life jacket is too loose, so you need to cinch it down tighter. A similar concept with the spray skirt. When you pull a spray skirt up, you can do it one of two ways. You can put it over your head or pull it up like a pair of pants, but you want the pull tether on the front of the boat. Those are like key, like you're gonna put it on backwards if you don't do it that way. Guys,
All right.
okay, I was gonna ask a question.
Other little pro tip while you're
Oh,
while we're
talking.
at it.
Yeah.
Always clip your stuff together because I've been with many people at put-ins who are, oh my God, where's my skirt?
Where's my helmet?
Exactly.
Where's my helmet?
So the three pieces of gear to clip together, PFD, helmet, skirt. You will have what you need to get on the river as long as you have a paddle.
For sure, paddle and boat. Paddle and boat. Yeah, absolutely. Another thing I like, and shameless plug here, the Scheel spray skirts have a clip on them so that you can also clip all your gear together as well, just using a seal spray skirt. So huge fan of that.
Bomber Gear started it, which is right
Did they?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't think they started it, but they
Yeah.
been out
Yeah,
business and they did it.
So
Before we do life jacket though,
skirt. Let's start with skirt. Here, I'll move over this way so they can get a better viewing. Oh yeah, I can point. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So putting a spray
So
skirt.
this is a spray skirt, if you don't know.
Yes.
This is a Rand style spray skirt also, just to show that.
Yeah.
So harder to put on than a bungee skirt, more secure against spray decking implosions if you're play boating or running waterfalls or other things with a lot of flow.
Yeah.
So I'll let Eric talk while I.
So two main types of spray skirts. There's Rand spray skirts that are bungee, or there's Rand spray skirts that are like a piece of rubber, and then there are bungee spray skirts, which is a literal bungee cord. So those are the main two types. Rubber Rand, and
Just to show you up close, this is the Rand. He says Rand.
the rubber Rand spray skirts are harder to get on. However, they stay on the boat better. So if you're interested in running creeks and waterfalls, rubber Ram might be something you want to consider. But the bungee is easier to get on. So
Here's a,
first skirt, might want to consider getting a bungee spray skirt.
and an excellent brand for a first skirt too, Snapdragon.
I don't know if I'd go that far actually.
If you're looking for budget.
Yeah, budget friendly. There you go.
Budget friendly and easy to exit out of. But this is a bungee. See how this is tiny compared to that and how I can stretch this very easily.
So,
I can't stretch. I mean, stretching this is a whole different ball game. I had a guy, I ran into an IR product engineer, and he said they dish test these, or I guess that is the word, but for a 120-pound bench press.
Oh,
That's the design strength for putting this on.
okay. That's
That's
doable.
stout. It's stout.
That's yeah. Not everyone would be able to do that.
No, and I've seen it happen. And also keep in mind cold weather, things constrict. Brands are much harder to get on.
Yeah, not only that, like if you're cold,
It's hard to get a grip on
spray
it.
skirt on.
If
So-
you get a Rand also, brand new, put it on your cockpit, let it stretch out for a couple days.
Oh,
just
yeah.
In your garage,
Yep.
dry.
Yep.
It will help forever.
Or if you
So-
get a flame on.
Yes.
or a Klingon. I like to pull the spray skirt up right below my nipples.
Yep.
That's
Below
where
the
I like
boobies.
to sit. And then I put the life jacket on. So that's how you put the spray skirt on, and then make sure that this is in the front right here.
This is life dependent in a way. So really do make sure this is in the front and available once you get in your boat.
Yes, we'll cover that in a second. All right, life jacket.
Okay, PFD. One of the most simple in classics.
I love having Jeremy, but having the engineer in the group, he's like, we're gonna go into the details.
I don't even think it's just the engineer, it's just me.
It's just you.
I just like to talk.
I love it.
I'm just so happy to be around you guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm so fired up. So like,
So happy to have
is the
Eric
best.
back.
This is the best.
It really is.
All right, life jackets.
So, very basic NRS.
Go ahead.
NRS Ninja. Very basic side attach PFD. Lots and lots of PFDs are over the top. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate it, brother. Anyway, the Ninja is one of the mainstays. It's been around forever. Super simple, super straightforward, super good enough for most everything you run around this. I only wear a rescue PFD on runs that I anticipate needing it. But these are side entry, making them also easier if you have shoulder mobility issues and stuff like that. Have we heard about something and then it disappeared?
Using seal spray skirts to tow a boat. That's a really interesting idea. I've never heard of someone doing that, but because you could clip it,
You could do it.
potentially you could do it. That's interesting.
That is cool.
I've never heard of that actually, but now that you've said it, I'm gonna make a video about it.
We're
Yeah.
gonna test that.
It's gonna be great.
These ones are simple, just two buckles on the side to attach. Any PFD you're starting with needs to be loose enough to get it on. And then once you do, so ideally you want your spray skirt up to where your straps are help holding it in place. Because when you're not wearing a tunnel top, which I'm not, this is just a rash guard, you get lots of water in through the tunnel itself. Big benefit of wearing, even in hot weather, some type of splash jacket that has a tunnel. But once you do have it on, this is one super simple. You got 2 adjustments here for your shoulders. It should be tight against your shoulders. And then your side adjustments are right here. Cinch them down. And the PFD should stay in place and not move a whole bunch. The more modern ninjas do have a little pocket to put these in, which is nice because otherwise they slap you in the face and stuff when you're playing around and rolling. But at the end of the day, you end up with this type of setup.
Yeah. When you pull up on the shoulder straps, you don't want them to come up to the ears. Pretty straightforward. Make sure your life jackets are cinched down. It's one of those things, it happens.
See how I'm actually pulling on this and it's not moving.
Paddlers have a tendency to leave their life jackets loose, and the life jackets, it's life or death sometimes. And it being cinched down tight might be the difference between you living and you not.
If your PFD comes off, it's not.
Yeah,
You're all tested, so they really know.
yeah, literally, you might be yanking someone out of the water with it.
And if you've ever been on a raft trip, you see that getting done.
Oh, yeah,
That's how
for
we
sure.
check.
For sure. Okay, let's go to the boat. Oh, putting a helmet on, pretty straightforward.
Putting a helmet on, pretty straightforward, but the one thing I do think you should cover,
Go ahead. Give it to us.
When you put on a helmet, PFD wedgie, yeah, something like that. Everything's soaking wet because I was already in the water. Yes, it's super simple to put a helmet on. Do make sure it's adjusted so that you cannot fit more than 2 fingers
A good test.
underneath this
is
and
if-
to push back on.
Yep.
Like, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, if you push back on the forehead here, it shouldn't go way up.
Which mine is a little loose right now
Sounds
because
fine.
it's wet.
Yeah.
Just last year, I took a rock to right there.
I've seen it happen where someone's helmet goes up like this, and then all of a sudden they get hit in the face.
Yep. Upper Achilles, I got a new scar.
So
One of many on the face. Just ask Beth; she'll tell you how much I
All right.
scratched my head.
we got Ed back.
All right, we'll let Ed come
All right,
over.
Ed will be the next part. I'm gonna take you guys off the tripod here, but I'm gonna face you. Well, actually,
Flip this.
Yeah.
no. Let's just stay. Let's.
You can pour it.
All right, bear with us.
Yeah.
She'll give me your camera.
Okay. All right, you'll have to read us the comments
I
then.
will.
Okay, let me switch it around. Okay. All right, we got Ed. So we have an indoor swimming pool, which is sick. Yes, like all the fog we
By
have
the way,
here.
if you do take kayak lessons from Ed, Eric, myself, and
Oh yeah, we're gonna
this
start
is on
doing them.
location.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing them in the wintertime, and we're gonna
It's
start
in a
doing.
neighborhood in a nice part of town.
I know.
And it's
Yeah, it's pretty sick. So I'm gonna hand this
pretty
over.
bougie for kayakers.
Yeah. Hold it like that, and then I'm gonna talk. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the way. All right, sounds good. So Ed's gonna hop in a kayak here. The first thing I want to talk about is how to put a spray skirt on, well, I guess we can talk about how to get in. When you get in a kayak, if it's on the water like this, it's gonna be real wobbly and real tilty. So the best thing to do is get your center of gravity as low as possible. So if he was to stand in the boat, he's likely gonna fall into the water. If he gets his center of gravity as low as possible, that's going to be the best bet of him not tipping or flipping over when he gets in. So, all right, perfect. Ed's going to get into this beautiful Antics 3 shameless plug. Buy a Jackson kayak.
Yeah, I agree. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're sick.
And I rock a small firecracker and love it to death, but I am getting an Antics 3.
Yeah. So, so when you put a spray skirt on, what you're going to do is you're going to start with your spray skirt in the back of the leg that works.
Oh, it already adjusts on the screen. I think it looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, perfect. When you put a spray skirt on, you start in the back and then you work it to the sides. Once you get the spray skirt to the sides, do I want to flip Ed around? There we go. I want you to be able to see Ed, okay? All right, so when you get to the sides, then you're gonna reach forward, grab your, the sides of your pull tab and kind of pull it up over the sides like this. It's very important that that pull tab be on the outside. Did you do it the correct way?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, good. Okay, now demonstrate the incorrect way and we'll show them how you don't ever want to do it. If you're in the comment section, or if you're watching this video right now, please leave a comment on why you think it might be a bad idea to have your spray skirt like this in a whitewater situation. Anyone have any guess why you would want the pull tether on the outside? Do we get any comments? I know it always takes a minute to type. While we wait for that, when you're sitting in a kayak, you want to use, you want the ropes to kind of pull you into an upright position. You want your back band kind of forcing you to sit upright and have proper good form. Did anyone comment on it?
No, but I do have another comment
All right,
from Mike.
Give it to us.
He
Dead
says, yes. He says, I find that I sit lower in some boats than others, so I might pull up my skirt higher so that it's not being pulled upward as I paddle.
That's a good point. Yeah. I always like to start really high, and if I'm in a boat, it will slowly lower. It will pull itself down.
Right, they go down the same way.
Yeah, so I like to start with, when I pull my spray skirt up onto my body, I like it to start really high because I know it's gonna work its way down. So, did anyone comment?
Mike also says, a skirt not aligned with the deck can be difficult to get into place.
That is also true. Yeah.
It also will wear your skirt irregularly.
Yeah, it will. That's a very good point. Something that should be noted. So, pull tether. Ed in the pool right now does not have the pull tab on the outside. Did somebody do it?
Yes. Shellwell says, not able to pull the skirt so that you can do an emergency wet exit.
That's right.
And Colleen,
Yes, somebody said it.
Colleen says, Mom says fix that skirt.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Thank you, Colleen. Yes. So you always want the pull tether on the outside, because if he was to flip over right now and he went to try to get out of the boat performing what we call a wet exit, he would not be able to. So actually,
Speaking of, there should.
yeah, we should demo a wet exit for
Well,
sure.
but also, if you found yourself in this situation, you're not hopeless.
Oh yes, that's a very good point.
Spin them around.
All right, it's never a good idea to be in this situation. You should always have the pull tab on the outside of the boat. However, if you screwed up and you left your pull tab like that, you can grab the side of the side of your spray skirt, and you can pull up on it to break the seal to get out of the boat. All right, not ideal, not really what you want, but it will save your life at the end of the day.
It's worth knowing.
It's worth knowing, for sure it's worth knowing.
But just don't do it.
Yeah, don't.
And if you're completely new, it is very common to tie wiffle ball or something else to your ejection handle to remember. Well, that, and it just helps it be easier to grab.
I also like manufacturers, by the way. I really like when they put colors on them, because from an instructor standpoint, I know my students are more likely to see some neon color and make sure that that pull tether stays on the outside. So yeah, like IR. I'll sometimes put neon duct tape. If I have skirts that aren't like that, I'll put neon duct tape so that my students remember to do it. So just go ahead, fire away.
Carrie says you can use the back sides if needed.
Okay.
And Shellwell says you can use your knees to push the skirt as
You
well.
can,
Oh, interesting.
especially with bungee skirts, you can often knee out.
Okay.
If you have a tight-fitting Rand skirt, you might not be able to knee out of it. I have not been able to. I haven't tried, but
Maybe we should try it.
I can't because
This one's
I'm
so
bees
busted
kneed in,
that-
so.
Yeah. No, I mean, leave your pull tab on the outside maybe, but see if you can get out of it.
yeah, I can try it.
So, all right, hop in a boat, and we'll do that. While Jeremy hops in a boat, and we'll try and
Can you
gain.
see my boat?
Yeah, I know. If we can't see the boat 20 feet from us, then they're not going to see it. All right. So first thing I want to talk about is, a wet exit. So we talked about the basics. Where's my paper? Consult the all-knowing paper. Oh, I forgot to talk about upcoming events. Whatever. We'll come back
At
to
the
it.
end.
We'll get back to it. Now that we're halfway through the video, I'll go ahead and tell you guys, there are 2 free giveaways at Whitewater Warehouse. If you go and buy something from Whitewater Warehouse, tell them, hey, Eric sent me from Ohio Kayak Construction. He said that there was some prize or something at Whitewater Warehouse, and they'll give you, we have 2 free giveaways at Whitewater Warehouse to go pick up. So anybody that's watching this that is local to Ohio, go to Dayton, Ohio, and visit Whitewater Warehouse, and they'll hook you guys up. So shameless plug. Another shameless plug. Okay, Ed is going to perform in a second a wet exit. So what is a wet exit? Wet exit is just swimming out of a kayak. basically you are going to, like, he has a spray skirt on. It's terrifying. It looks like he's locked in. What he's going to do is he's going to flip over. He's going to tap the boat 3 times, and then he's going to pull his spray skirt off. Now, I posted a video last week that got a lot of shit, and I want to talk about this. So proper form on the wet exit is to pull your spray skirt, push at the hips, and do a front roll out of the boat. However, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Nobody does that in the real world. And when someone actually has to wet exit, they pull their spray skirt and go straight to their back deck every time. I've never seen a student maintain composure when they reach the point of a wet exit and actually remember to tumble forward. So I don't necessarily know why we're teaching it that way. Because
I don't think I've ever tumbled forward.
not once.
Well, because you're going back.
Well, and
You're
the
already going backwards.
when I'm doing it, it's a real wet exit, so it's the water's pulling out.
Exactly. But the premise is that if you push at the hips and go forward, you keep your face and head protected the whole time.
I agree with it, but it's
And-
just
oh,
in practice.
There is, like, we teach it that way to protect your face. The reality is, though, when you're in that situation, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. And I made a video showing how it really happens, and I got a lot of shit for it. So I just want to make a point. It's like the wet exit. So Ed is going to perform a wet exit for us.
Nothing I can do. No ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, we're totally doing T-Rex. Yes. So, all right. Round of applause. Leave a thumbs up or a heart or something for Ed. Round of applause for Ed. Beautiful wet exit. So I'm gonna try to knee out of this. Yeah. Try. All right, and then Jeremy's gonna try to knee out of it, and then they're gonna get back in their boats while I talk about something very. Go ahead, Jeremy. See if you can knee out of that.
All right. This very much might not work because this still is a ram skirt, and I've never tried to knee out of it actually. But here we go.
He's gonna try to use his knees to go.
Okay,
Did he break? Yeah, he broke the seal.
it worked when I lost my skirt.
Okay.
So it did work. I did not use my hands. I did touch the side for a second. Just
How tight is your? Is that a medium?
No, because until the skirt I just ordered, I've never had the right size skirt. It's a large.
Okay.
It's too big for me,
It's
just
too
like
big.
everything else.
I was gonna say I wouldn't never be able to do that because I like my skirts to be fit snug.
Now, just to be clear, it did come off the cockpit.
It did.
Yeah, it was hung on the back as I came out, so I pulled my shirt off. Got it. But yeah, this is too big. It's also, you can tell, stretched out. Plus, this is my full skirt. Also, you know, I have this kind of there.
Yeah. While Jeremy, we're gonna take some skirts to IR. By the way, shout out to IR. If you're looking to buy a spray skirt, Immersion Research, Klingon, Immersion Research makes the best spray skirts, like hands down. I have to be perfectly honest. They make the driest spray skirts. So if that matters to you, then go ahead. You're gonna want an IR spray skirt. If you really want an American-made product, you might want to look at Scheel spray skirts made in New York. So if that matters to you, Scheel is another really good option made here in the United States. I'm going to be perfectly honest though, they're not quite as dry as the IR spray skirt. So if you want to be really dry and no water gets in your boat, you're going to want to go with an IR spray skirt. So
Do you want to do the break seal thing while we're at it? Or do you want to
no, let's say that. So if you guys hop back in your boat, we're going to do a T-rescue in a second. But first, well, that water is so loud. I bet it's coming through so loud. Wow. Yeah. It's so foggy.
It is.
It looks like we're like in the mist.
Probably not great for video, but it is super cool for just the
Oh,
environment
it's
being
super
in here.
It's actually coming through on video really good. It's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all.
It's not bad.
That's awesome because it feels like a little mini steamer.
I was talking. Comments?
Splashy over here. Yeah, while we're in between,
Yeah, while we're in between.
you can buy an IR skirt at Whitewater Warehouse.
Yes.
And we have some other comments that say I second that IR 100%.
100%. IR, like, if you want the dry spray skirt manufactured, I would say it is the Klingon.
Any of the Klingons or the Royals.
Yes, the Immersion Research Klingon. The Royale is pretty dry as well, but the Klingon, in my opinion, is the driest spray skirt ever made. Until somebody makes a drier one, I've heard really good things about the level 6, but I have not tried the level 6. Level 6 just came out with a new spray skirt.
They are impossible to put on as the initial reviews I've gotten from some people like Mitchell. If you're on Mitchell, thank you.
Yeah, I haven't tried it out personally. Level 6, if you want to send us one, we will try it out and we'll give our honest opinion. Yeah, send us 3.
One with a medium tunnel, please.
That's right. All medium tunnels.
Oh, no,
Yeah, that's right.
One large.
Oh, one large. But if you want us to give honest opinions of these spray skirts, we'll tell people our honest opinions.
Yeah.
You send them for free.
That's right. Yeah.
That's the caveat.
Actually, even if you don't send them for free, we're gonna get our hands on your spray skirt, and we're gonna be perfectly honest with what we think of it. And so, I've heard good things. So I think it'll be.
I only went with IR again because of the comments from several paddlers about how hard it is to put on their new Rand spray skirt.
Interesting.
So I stuck with IR.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna talk real quick. Comments.
Yes, we have one more
All
comment.
right, fire away.
Keep your old skirt for the pool and IR for the river. The
100%.
chlorine will destroy a Klingon.
100%. That's right.
If you want proof, this is what a year of pool sessions
Actually,
does to a skirt.
I will be on it. Let's full assessment. We're full honesty here. No one pays us for our opinions here. Okay. The kayaking industry, I love IR, but I have noticed that their skirts do not last as long in a swim. So that is one thing. It's just like the way the stitching is. The stitching comes undone, or
The tape
the tape comes undone.
right here.
But they still stay dry.
I've ripped this off
I'm
every
telling you,
IR skirt I've had and it stays
Yeah,
dry.
it's crazy. Even with the tape coming loose, the skirt is still drier than any other skirt, which is just crazy. It just speaks to the quality of IR products. So, quality skirts. All right, I want to talk about something real quick when these guys are getting back in boats. Push me out. Well, it's because I was going to hit you in the face.
I got my PFD.
Yeah, that's right. All right, something that is not often talked about in paddling, and it's often overlooked. If you are not paying attention to this video at all, I'm going to scream at you at this moment. Pay attention to what I'm about to say. When it comes to holding a paddle, you lock in with your right hand, and you line your right knuckles up with your right leg. This is incredibly important. This is how you want to be on the river. You want to be like a motorcycle driver like this. Keep your left hand loose on paddle, right hand gripped very heavily. I don't care what skill level you are, this is crucial. If you're left-handed, you might consider not listening to me, but if you're right-handed, you lock in hard with your right hand and keep your left hand loose. Every technique you are going to make is going to be right hand locked in hard on your paddle always. No matter what, your right hand stays locked in, your left hand stays very loose on the paddle, okay? I'm not saying be like this, but keep the grip needs to stay very loose like this. You need to be able to go like this very easily, like a motorcycle, because you're constantly going to change your angles in the water. And you need to be able to do that. So often overlooked, something that kayak instructors do not cover enough, in my opinion, something I really want to make sure everyone knows. Keep that in mind. It seems like crazy simple, but it's very important. So, okay. All right. I need water.
Mine
It's right behind you.
You're not sick.
No,
You're like,
not more than you.
yeah, here's a child.
All this talking.
Yeah, my kids come home every other week. If Mike Ferraro, you're watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My kids come home every other week.
And
with
Matt's
something.
kids are older, so
I'm always
just sitting in dorms. Freshman flu. Freshman flu.
This tastes like cool water.
Last time I
Mhm.
Chlorine. Okay. Yeah. It's funny, sometimes I do it just to say I want to, like, this just tastes like, even if you test it, it will come back with a higher chlorine content. It's really cool.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's wild. I love that you're water quality engineer. Like,
Yeah, so it's crazy. Anyways, so I won't go into water quality on this video, but we really care about our water quality. It's why we do all this. If we build a paddling community, people will start to care about water quality. So, okay, back to what I wanted to talk about. T-rescues. We're going to talk about T-rescues next year. What time are we at?
8:52.
8:52. Wait.
52 minutes
Okay,
in.
Okay, we got time. We still got to cover upcoming events, but it's fine. All right. I'm talking really fast. I hope you guys are following. But we're going to talk about the T-rescue. So Jeremy and Ed are going to do a T-rescue. Which one of you guys wants to be the victim?
I
All right. Go ahead and put it on them, and I'll talk. I'll come close to you so I can talk.
Splashing is pretty loud.
Yeah. Try not to splash, guys, because the audio can't pick it up as well. Ooh, and I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point with a pencil.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start facing.
Okay. Hey, demo. I want you guys to really exaggerate Ed leaving your head on his boat. So do it correct the first time, and then do it incorrect the second time.
And in the comments, if you guys can't hear, please let us know. It is a little bit loud with the splashing.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. All right, first we're gonna do a T-rescue. So T-rescue is a great way to rescue somebody if they flip over in the river. And this is what we use all the time. It's like something we like, it's a critical skill you have to know how to do. So I think the mic is right here on, yeah, there we go. Go ahead whenever you're ready, Ed. So if you flip over in the river on accident and you can't roll up, the T-rescue is a great way to get someone up and out of the water. What you want to do is he's going to bring his head up onto the boat like this. There you go. Yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard to intentionally delay it like that. But you want to bring your head up onto someone's boat, take a breath, then you want to actually hip snap the boat upright. You use your hips to right your boat. Go ahead and show them how an example of like muscling it up with your arms and not using your hips. So with all things kayaking, it's all in the hips. It's why oftentimes women are like better at these motions because they have more hip control and power in the hips. Men can muscle it up with their arms better, but that's a really good example. Yes. What I did this with I did this with Deaf Mike, and I intentionally flipped him when he tried to rescue me. Oh no hitting the pools. Okay, so when you're getting rescued, I like to do a T-rescue because I like to keep the victim at a little bit of a distance from me, and I don't want them to have access to my spray skirt or access to my life jacket. I would rather them swim out of their own boat and me deal with that situation than them like potentially make me flip and then put us both in a bad situation. So yeah, we'll do an H-rescue next. So the H-rescue, it allows the victim to have way more access to you, which I really don't like. So they're going to demo the H-rescue. Oh, and while they're doing this, if you guys want to see a specific thing, put it in the comments right now. So see how much access Ed had to Jeremy there? If he had grabbed his life jacket or something higher up on him, he would have been able to pull him right into the water. That's why I don't like it. And then I always get kayak instructors saying like, well, if you have enough boat control, like that would never happen. But the reality is, in my opinion, I'm not going to take that risk. That's a good one. Yeah. There you go. And the last, yeah. All right, next one. Let's show them the hand of God since we're already in the situation. Let me consult with my notes here on what we're going to cover next. But go ahead and do a hand of God. And please hit the bell button, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Please consider doing that. It really does help us. If you haven't found us on social media, please do so. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Oh, that's exactly what I want. Yes. Okay. All right. This is called the hand of God. Very good rescue. If you had an unconscious person on the river, this is a great technique. Uh-oh. There you go. Remember, Jeremy, you want to push down like. Okay. And it that. Yeah, it does. And it's important to remember that if you're rescuing somebody that is bigger than you, it's more difficult for sure. Oh, okay, sounds good. I want you guys to actually try something since we have you on there. Somebody said that the hand of God, your paddle should people say this, they're like the paddle should be in between the boats. So emphasize that. Let's get it right this time because someone always comments on my videos. I'll let you remain nameless, but I know you're watching this. Yeah. He's right. It's fine. Yeah.
It is more, that's why it's important, however.
In my opinion, getting to them,
The urgency of an issue.
That's
is the
right.
most important.
especially if you have nothing behind you, like, yeah. But you should train to do it the right way the first time. I get it. So, show me, guys. I think we covered almost everything. We're gonna go into rolling in a little bit. How did it go? I wasn't watching.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect.
Textbook. Okay,
Perfect.
beautiful.
That is why.
Oh, we're almost at time. Okay. You guys want to demo some rolls? Try comment section. I want you to be brutal, absolutely brutal in like critiquing their rolls. So like completely rip them apart. See what I did there? See what I did? Yeah. There we go. Start with. We're gonna start. Oh yeah, it will, and it'll be loud.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna film a whole bunch of videos tonight. So watch it. The shorts are gonna be coming out like crazy over the next couple of weeks of all this cool stuff. We're gonna do a bunch of new shorts and things you haven't seen yet. So please follow our stuff, especially on Facebook. That seems to be the place we get the best reach. So Jeremy, let's see a back deck roll. Nice. So the back deck roll, people often struggle with it, but if you think about a back deck roll more like a C2C roll, it's way less complicated. So, hey Jeremy, will you do a slow motion back deck roll and set up for a C2C roll at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to face backwards or sideways?
Anyway.
Actually, this side will be where I.
Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. That'll be perfect.
All ready?
We're ready. Yeah, so I slowed it down a little bit. We'll post a video about it and showing exactly what we mean with that. Will you show a sweep roll or the roll? Show me. Okay, show me the roll you use, and let's let it. Let's. I'll tell you. Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you what. I'll call it whatever I think. We're not going to say it's a sweep or a C2C. I'll tell you what I think it is when Ed does it. That was really fast, but I would call that kind of a C2C roll. Just judging by what I saw. Yeah. You know what's the best roll in the whole world? The one that gets you up. That's the best roll in the whole world. Oh, did we get any comments on things people wanted to see? We're going to wrap up here, guys, so please leave a comment of things you want to see. Was there anything else you guys wanted to cover? I think we're pretty good. Who was? Def Mike. I'm gonna do a slow motion stern squirt video tonight, and then I'll make it the first one I post, so it'll come up tomorrow morning. You'll get a stern squirt video in slow motion tomorrow morning. Back deck is keep my elbows in. Yeah, oh yeah, elbows in will protect you a little more. That is a good note. Anything else you want to add? I'm going to take the phone over to our board. All right. I'm a very visual person. What'd you say? Kyle, you want to be in the film? It's up to you.
Thank our host.
Here, let me flip it around. Thank you for being our host. Greatly appreciated you hosting us. All right. Over by the Dreamboat. This is my 2026 calendar, and I want to talk about some events we got coming up. So if you're in Ohio, let me see if I can do that. If you're in Ohio and you want to know about some events we're running and things we're doing, we have a January pool class this Friday night starting January 9th. Xavier pool sessions are starting January 11th. So the Xavier sessions on Sundays are not classes. They are just they're just get-togethers. I'm gonna flip it this way so you guys can actually see.
We're happy to help you with stuff. Lots of us. I'm at all.
Yeah, it's super awesome. This is a way better angle. So those are awesome. I'm going to be at the January 11th. So if you definitely want to come, I'm going to have my kids. It's going to be a great time. January 11th. Then we have
January 9th, our pool session.
January 9th is the start of our pool sessions. We only have one spot left for our. Wait, let me flip it around. There we go. Okay, there we go. I guess I have to hold the phone this way on YouTube. Yeah. Was it not showing video a second ago?
No, it was.
Okay. It was sideways or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so January 9th start date. We are doing a paddler happy hour January 18th at DVD Brewery here in Cincinnati. If you want to come and just meet people to paddle with. Going away party?
Same thing.
Oh, yeah. It's also going to be the going away party for the Chile group. Yep. And then paddler, we got the happy hour. And then we're not doing a whole bunch in March. So there's not that much going on.
But there are trips coming in March
For out of state.
Upper Nantahala and the Cascades.
Yeah, and remember, they can't hear you because you're not. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Another thing to remember, I just heard about this in the last couple of days, but apparently on February 21st, there's going to be a what did they call that? The Adventure Summit in Dayton. There's going to be something going on. We're going to have a booth, I think. We're going to be doing roll demos in an above ground swimming pool. It's in Dayton, Ohio. Look into it if you want to see it. Chihuahua, somebody just posted Chihuahua release.
Yeah, Chihuahua release. And anybody
In March or
Yeah.
February?
March, I believe.
March.
Yeah, if you check NOC or DRA's websites, they'll have those listed.
Okay. And just follow ohiokayakinstruction.com. Any upcoming events are going to be on there. So if you want to know what we're organizing or out of states or just ask any of us, reach out on social media. We're doing this to help people.
And all we do is kayak.
And all we do is kayak, yeah. Monday nights, we have a Swiftwater rescue class starting in April. It'll be a weekend class, April 18th and 19th. And then Monday nights will start May 4th. So if you want to sign up, if you're new and complete beginner to paddling and you really want to get into it, come to our Monday night class that starts on the Little Miami River in May. May 4th. It's every Monday night for 10 weeks. It's awesome. You'll love it. It's a great time. All right. There's lots of other stuff, but I'm going to leave it at that. Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Good.
All right.
It's been a
Please
pleasure.
thank Jeremy and Ed before we go off.
We will get our outro song. Let's thank Olivia.
Olivia, our camera crew, and Kyle.
our
Yeah.
operations
We got a whole
officer.
production crew now.
Yeah. We're growing, guys.
We're growing. Yeah, that's right. If you guys please follow all our stuff, we really appreciate it. It helps every time somebody watches something. It helps get this out to more people. Please consider sharing. If you found this video useful, hit the bell button and follow, subscribe, all the silly stuff I'm supposed to say. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Ed and Jeremy are going to play around, and it's going to get loud here in a little bit. You guys have a great night, and I hope you found this useful. Thanks, guys. How do I turn this?